To the women of Saint-Tropez, protection is a delicate matter. Now, Bain de Soleil creates Protecteur Gentil in SPF 2230. Ultra sun protection. Gentle to even the most delicate skin. For luxurious protection, never at the expense of beautiful skin. Indulge in Protecteur Gentil. Protection is a delicate matter with Bain de Soleil.
McDonald's new country-style McChicken sandwich. Now get that all-white breast of chicken. Cooked up country-style. Juicy on the inside, crispy coating on the out, and lettuce and mayo.
That's what country-style's about. Come and get it. All-white breast of chicken. Take it back to Mama's kitchen. Come and get it. Country-style McChicken on a bun. Good time, great taste of McDonald's new McChicken.
If your carpet isn't DuPont Certified Stainmaster, you may have less protection from stains. Less protection from wear. In short, you may have a lot less carpet than you bargained for. Get DuPont Stainmaster. The advantages will grow on you. Stainmaster, only from DuPont. And now, get great savings during DuPont Decorating Dollar Days. Look for this poster at your DuPont Stainmaster dealers.
Nothing, honey.
I asked a simple question.
Norman, are you eating something?
It's nothing, honey.
He lies like a dog.
Kellogg's Nut and Honey Crunch. Crisp golden flakes glazed with sweet honey and real roasted peanuts.
Irene, what's that you're playing?
Nothing, honey.
Two can play this little game.
Kellogg's Nut and Honey Crunch.
Butterball turkey cold cuts. Any way you slice it, they're delicious. Butterball ham, Butterball bologna, or Butterball smoked turkey breast. They're up to 98% fat-free and all Butterball. So any way you slice it, it's
Delicious.
Some people like to shop at night. Some like to shop during the day. But everyone likes to shop the JCPenney Night and Day Sale. The store-wide savings begin Friday at 6 p.m. and last all day Saturday. Then they're off.
Ordinary baby oil. It's a great moisturizer, but it sure is greasy. Now there's a baby oil that looks and feels different, absorbs fast. Baby Magic Rich and Creamy, the first baby oil that's not greasy. Baby Magic Rich and Creamy baby oil, also with aloe.
You've seen blazing infernos, explosive accidents, attempted murders, resurrections, more attempted murders.
That's only the start.
Because you won't believe your eyes. Next on Dallas, the season finale.
Garfield goes black and white. He's the fat cat detective on the trail of murder, intrigue, and romance. He's Sam Spade, P.I., in the all-new Garfield Babes and Bullets. Then put on your toe-tapping shoes and join the Peanuts gang in their upbeat, all-new celebration of American popular music. It's the rousing conclusion of This Is America, Charlie Brown, Tuesday starting at 8.
In high school, I knew a girl. Straight A's, popular, cheerleader. She had everything, including a little drinking problem. Now all she has is a drinking problem. Be smart, don't starve.
Excuse me, this Raisin brand's Kellogg's.
So?
Well, it's got 2 scoops.
So?
Well, I don't deserve something this special.
Why not?
Well, I haven't done anything good enough to deserve the 2 scoops of Kellogg's. So just give me the ordinary stuff.
You must have done something good.
Nope.
Nothing?
Oh, I once freed a bee stuck to my windshield wiper.
Well, there you go. You deserve the 2-scoop Raisin Bran.
Raisin Bran from Kellogg's. Everyone deserves 2 scoops.
Our house is a very, very, very fine house.
In over half the homes in America, people rely on Kenmore appliances. No other brand can out-sparkle, out-fluff, or out-satisfy a Kenmore. So you don't have to go far to find the best. Come over to our house. Kenmore, in 1 out of 2 homes in America, and exclusively at Sears.
Beauty and the Beast will be continued.
A rival author is trying to trap Jessica.
But when? How?
They're in a race to solve a baffling murder, and the whole world will be watching on Murder, She Wrote, Sunday. A glamorous night of entertainment and suspense awaits you. Join John Forsythe and Emma Samms for the 1989 Miss Universe Pageant, live Tuesday at 9 on CBS. This is CBS.
It's the pride in this great country that makes us the best we can be. And there's country pride in everyone all over the land. That reflects in you and me. It's the flavor and the freshness that folks know far and wide. Great tasting chicken is America's country pride.
Denny's. Went to Denny's. It's a splendid place for kids to dine. Kids can feel at home there, and their food is really so divine. Denny's, what a truly perfect treat. Denny's, where it's such a joy to eat. Any penny can eat.
Denny's proudly offers our plate collection featuring the Flintstones. 3 different plates, $1.49 each.
Cosby, Monday at 5 on Channel 10. Now you don't have to be from the country to enjoy great country eating. McDonald's introduces the new country-style McChicken sandwich. All white breast meat in a crisp country coating, so you don't have to be from Tuscaloosa, Opelika, or Apalachicola to appreciate our special country seasonings. You don't need to drive a pickup truck to pick up on that great country taste, and you don't need a fork to eat it. New country-style McChicken, only at McDonald's.
Yeah. Cutex Strong Nail with Knox Gelatin. Why would we put 50% more pure cotton at the tip of new Q-Tips cotton swabs? For softness, safety, and trust. Q-Tips, a swab by any other name is not the same.
Using the right brand of paint can really drive you up a wall. You know, scrubbable, durable, spatter-free. And guessing about whether or not the quality is there can be one big mess. So don't guess. Ask someone who really knows what it takes to make great paint. And Ace makes their own. Ace Paint. Don't get mixed up with all the others. Ace 7-Star, our best flat latex house paint, is just $10.99 a gallon.
On Paradise, Amelia's long-lost husband returns on the run from Knots Landing's Ted Shackelford.
What a hero.
It's an explosive romance. Then, a sadistic killer is set free.
You just got a guilty man off.
Now, Jesse Hawks must walk on the wild side to stop him.
He's killed his last woman.
Saturday.
I hate New York. BL takes on the Big Apple.
Just remember, no matter where you go in this world, people are just like you and me.
Heartland.
Except New York.
Monday.
Every so often, an idea comes around so incredibly. It changes the whole world. Oh, okay, not the whole world, but it certainly changes your whole mouth because it's incredibly cheesy. It's a new cheese trio, and it's yes, 3 kinds of cheese on 2 flame broiled patties from Burger King.
With cheese.
American cheese. Monterey Jack. Altogether for a taste that is absolutely unique. It's more than a cheeseburger, much more than a cheeseburger.
Cheese trio from Burger King.
Yes.
Delicious.
But it's got one problem. Say better? Because cheese trio won't get Burger King long.
The Canon Sure Shot Ace with remote control puts you in your own pictures where you ought to be.
You ought to be in pictures. You're wonderful to see. You ought to be in pictures. Oh, what a hit you would be. You ought to be in pictures. Your face would be adored. You ought to be in pictures.
The Canon Sure Shot Ace with remote control, so advanced you get in on the fun.
What's that making? Sandwiches. For us. And you're using a good mayonnaise. But other choose to get mayonnaise. See that?
Bring out the Hellmans and bring out the best.
If I was the kind of man who believed in angels,
I'd say that's what she was. An angel, dropped from the sky like the answer to a prayer. With eyes as brown as... no, let's do it again. Violet. Eyes as violet as the colors of a child's imagination.
Durasoft Colors contact lenses get your eyes a second look.
It's Color Tile Savings Celebration. We've just opened our 700th store. And to celebrate, every Color Tile has incredible savings on every ceramic tile, every vinyl floor, every wall covering, even new color carpet. Sale ends Sunday at Color Tile.
Monday.
We are going to have so much fun!
We've got surprises. Celebrities.
I'm a much bigger star than Connie Chung.
And sex.
Hot tushies.
Somehow I'm skeptical.
This is one of your better Mondays.
So take a comedy break and crack up.
We'll do it. We're going to have cake later. Ew.
It's a wild night of comedy. Monday night, right here on CBS.
Neato, huh?
Later tonight, grab a chair when Angela turns the tables on Richard in the season finale of Falcon Crest. But first, you are cordially invited to attend a special screening hosted by Miss Sue Ellen of a film that could destroy the life of its star, J.R. Ewing, on the season finale of Dallas. Next.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special bulletin sponsored by Surf Detergent. Frog Crennick, what's it like out there?
Dave, it's so hot the microphone is melting. Mom, what do you think of the situation? It's so hot that Dad is sweating buckets.
Some smell has created the sock monster, and it's raining stinky socks everywhere. Our lab technicians may have found clues to the cause of this smell. A most disgusting specimen. Can Surf save the Crennick family? Dirty clothes go in. Clean clothes come out. Surf got out the odors.
Bye, Surf now.
Now we can breathe easier. Hope you like our commercial.
If you're a Surf family, call 1-800-451-6679.
You know, at Ace, they must be doing something right, because folks keep coming back. I'm one of them.
This U.S. flag set is Best Buy priced at only $4.99, and this Igloo Little Playmate cooler is just $6.99.
Hey, Ace is the place for me.
Weight Watchers has a splendid goodie, a rich chocolate brownie with real chocolate chips inside and walnuts on top. It's a perfectly delicious sweet for your goodie basket. Enjoy it. Just beware of wolves.
Some people like to shop at night. Some like to shop during the day. But everyone likes to shop the JCPenney Night and Day Sale. The store-wide savings begin Friday at 6 p.m. and last all day Saturday. Then they're off.
On West 57.
Our neighbors are growing poison. They're sending it to us every day.
The man who indicted Noriega reveals why we may be losing the war on drugs Saturday. A rival author is trying to trap Jessica.
But when? How?
They're in a race to solve a baffling murder, and the whole world will be watching on Murder, She Wrote, Sunday.
Mike Hammer is back, hotter than ever. Caught between the desire of one woman and vengeance of another. Sunday, Linda Carter, Michelle Phillips, and Stacy Keach. Murder takes all.
Come in now to see the new Family Lumina from Chevrolet and register to win a new Lumina sedan, a vacation to the new Disney MGM Studios theme park, and thousands of other prizes.
The 1990 Chevy Lumina has standard Scotchguard protector for the seats. So spills clean up like water off a duck's back. Introducing the Family Lumina from today's Chevrolet.
It's Color Tile Savings Celebration. We've just opened our 700th store. And to celebrate, every Color Tile has incredible savings on every ceramic tile, every vinyl floor, every wall covering, even new color carpet. Sale ends Sunday at Color Tile.
For many generations, oat bran has been a natural part of their breakfast. Part of a balance of grains and fruits and nuts. Now known as Kellogg's Muesli. How fortunate we have rediscovered what they knew all along. Kellogg's Muesli with oat bran. What breakfast was meant to be.
New improved Kodak batteries batteries last longer than ever. So when you need us, we'll be there.
Now you don't need a country kitchen to have great country chicken. McDonald's introduces the new country-style McChicken sandwich. Juicy all-white breast meat, crisp lettuce, and creamy mayo. Because you don't need to know country cooking to love our crisp country cooking. Don't need Aunt Clara's recipe to appreciate the great taste of our special country seasonings. New country-style McChicken, only at McDonald's.
Monday on Designing Women, Julia's out to clean up the neighborhood, but she runs into trouble over
A publication called Hot Tushy.
Take a crash course in comedy on Designing Women Monday. From exotic Cancun, Mexico, it's exciting competition for the most coveted title in the world, Miss Universe 1989. John Forsythe and Emma Sams host a glamorous evening with talented women from over 70 countries, including Miss USA Gretchen Polhemus. It's the 1989 Miss Universe Pageant, live Tuesday at 9, 8 Central and Mountain.
Will JR be humiliated by Sue Ellen? What is the key to Chuck's mysterious message? Is Cliff down for the count? Find out when Dallas returns this fall.
You can bank on that.
Many of golf's modern-day legends have conquered this tournament. Rich in Texas tradition, the Southwestern Bell Colonial, tomorrow on CBS Sports.
I'm Willie Safer. While campaigning for the governorship of Tennessee, this future president was warned that he would be shot at a public meeting. He attended the meeting as planned, where he faced a hostile crowd. Fellow citizens, he said, I have been informed that part of the business to be transacted is the assassination of the individual who is now addressing you. He then invited anyone who had the intention of shooting him to do so. The crowd fell silent, and he delivered his speech. That display of courage helped make him a national figure and later a president. President Andrew Johnson.
Willard Scott interviews Ben Franklin. You've seen revolutionary things, Ben. Have you ever seen anything as incredible as Franklin Mills?
Yes, I saw you on TV dressed as me. It was quite a spectacle.
Save 20 to 60% at Franklin Mills. It's quite a spectacle.
This is CBS.
Now, CBS, I love my grandchildren. Jenny, Peter, Peter and Jenny, Jenny and Peter. But sometimes I think your CBS picture place makes it too easy to get their pictures developed. While they're shopping, the kids just drop off their film, choose single or double prints, and the next time they're shopping, even the next day, they pick up their pictures. But please, CBS, couldn't you make it a little less convenient? Or I'll need a bigger refrigerator.
Quite simply, I believe in buying volume and then turning it up.
Save on personal stereos and more. Saturday only at Silo.
Right now, your Quality Plus Ford dealer has a huge supply of cars and trucks, which means you can demand big savings. May is Ford month, so see your Quality Plus Ford dealer today.
A turning point for Communist China, the Beijing protest at 11.
Previously on Falcon Crest.
I can't prove it, but I know it.
Information just presented. Conservatorship is...
This is a CBS News Special Report. From Beijing, here is Dan Rather.
This is Dan Rather, CBS News in Beijing with Betty Bao-Lard. The situation at Tiananmen Square is that the Army continues to try to move in there and crack the back of the protest movement, which is still headquartered there. The Army hasn't been able to do that. They've had several helicopter flybys. When we tried to broadcast the first of the military helicopter flybys, the state-operated television and radio pulled the plug on us there. We quickly came over to this location, which is our headquarters location, where we have our dish that feeds the satellite. This is the basic control for all of our broadcasts. And two gentlemen from the state-operated television and radio are here now.
So they represent the Telecommunications Bureau.
Yes, Communications Bureau, which has control of television and radio broadcasts out of the country. Now, their argument has been that they have instructions, they're only messengers, that their argument is to shut us down.
They come back with 3 points. They hope that we will cooperate with them by shutting down the machines ourselves. If we do not do it this way, it will influence the future cooperation between their company and CBS. They hope that we will comply, or this will be difficult.
Well, you see the situation. Now, it's important to know that we have in writing an agreement in which we could continue broadcasting. This agreement was made some time ago in writing and was agreed to by, among others, a representative of the Foreign Ministry, that we could continue broadcasting with our own satellite dish through noon, Saturday, New York time. Now, this is a difficult situation for us at CBS News. We've, in good faith, been operating with this written agreement. Our Chinese friends, many of whom have visited in the United States up to now, have helped us in every way they could. They keep emphasizing they have their instructions. And that's where we stand. All of this against the backdrop of Deng Xiaoping and Lin Peng trying to exert authority over the country. And it's clear that they simply couldn't take our coverage, don't want to take our coverage. They shut us down in Tiananmen Square, and they're now trying to shut us down here. What, gentlemen, Betty, if you could tell him, I understand what your problem is, but could we please have it in writing? Yes, we're having some trouble with our Slack here, but... Betty, the situation is, since we have an agreement in writing, if he's going to break the agreement, could we have that in writing, please?
Where's the contract?
Here's the contract. This was approved by the Foreign Ministry. This was our fax copy of our agreement. As you can see, it says 1600 Greenwich Mean Time on Saturday. We have another 12 hours by this written agreement, which was reaffirmed, Betty, within the last 2 weeks.
confirmed 纯日报，我不是不是，这不是合同，这电视纯日报。Yeah, the television service confirmed information.
Yes.
这是一个电视纯日报，不是合同。
The original contract, of course, which we can provide to you, but you would understand that our legal department has the original contract. But this is, as you said yourself, I think, a confirmation by telex. This is a confirmation of what the agreement is.
就是说，刚才你刚才说的，又不是有权可以终止。
就由于，就是说这份报呢，只是一个英特尔赛的返回的一个电视正时报。这个电视正时报呢说你们这个时间是可用。现在呢就是说我们现在并不是说想停止你们的节目，你们的节目剩下的时间的节目可以通过我们地面站来帮助你们发。
They said they're not trying to stop our transmission. They would like to do it by another manner, which is that after we are filmed it, they will do it for us.
Yes, at their location.
Yes.
But that was not the agreement. But I want to emphasize, Betty, and please, this is important. And for those of you just joining us, this is live from Beijing, China, and the effort here is for the government to shut down our own broadcasting by our own satellite dish, which was being done by written agreement, and they're changing that agreement. They pulled the plug on us in Tiananmen Square when we broadcast the helicopters swooping down, the military helicopters swooping low, trying to break up the protest demonstration there, and now these gentlemen are to do the actual act here. Betty, it's very important to emphasize then, please, that we're a guest in this country. I respect their country, and I respect the authority of their government. I hope they will understand when I say we have a written agreement with their government that we can do this broadcast and continue to do it through tomorrow, and I respectfully hope that he would consider that.
我们完全明白，特别是我们是中国的客人在这儿，他很尊重中国的政府，中国的人民，但是呢，现在问题在哪儿呢？是他们合同是这么说的，现在我们就听你们的口头消息。
I can get Infosat on the phone right now in Washington, D.C. They have the legal documents that were signed by Chinese officials and by U.S. officials. I called them up about an hour ago. They said we were legally in the right to continue broadcasting until midnight Beijing time. If they want, I'll get them on the phone right now. We'll go up on the satellite right here.
That might be helpful, but I think the main point we have, Betty, is we have an agreement in writing, and I hope he will understand that I would not feel comfortable in ending the broadcast until I had something in writing, because I have only his vocal word of this.
根据这个电视正时报，它的内容应该是戈尔巴乔夫访问。现在戈尔巴乔夫已经访问结束，所以呢，这个电视项目可以结束，剩下的你们的节目，我们不是不让你传，而是通过我们的地面站可以帮助你传，请你明白。
He said that the purpose of this contract was for us to report the Gorbachev trip. And since the Gorbachev trip is over, and anything that's left over, he would be glad to help us to transmit it.
Respectfully, I know that he's an intelligent gentleman, and he understands, and we understand that that's not what is issue here, because we specifically said that if we're going to bring the CBS Evening News to China, we need to be able to broadcast for the full week, and we would need to broadcast for the time after Gorbachev left. Not only was it agreed to in writing, but it was reaffirmed just last week. And since we have something in writing, I do respectfully request that he give us something in writing in return.
你也知道，这个Gorbachev访华的时候是一部分，第二部分呢是说是7天，这个7天现在我们还没有到第7天，是这个问题。他是非常尊重你的任务，但是这个他不可能就是答应你的要求，就是口头消息。
现在呢，就是根据这份报，只是英特赛的一个信道可用正式报，并不是它的。
For those of you who have just joined us, the gentleman is trying to explain.
Confirmation, it is not the contract, he says.
Well, I respect his position and the authority of his government, and I can't physically and won't physically prevent him from doing what he has to do. But please. So if he has to do what he has to do, but I do protest in the most respectful manner.
这个跟英特赛的没关系，因为你们的这个信道是可用的，没有重新申请，我们没必要再跟英特赛的重新再打交道。
They don't have to deal with Interset. 为什么你不愿意跟他们说话？
请你给我这个。
好。
英特赛的给的时间，是现在还没有超过英特赛的给的时间，我没必要再跟英特赛的再重新申请时间。
He says that according to this, we haven't gone beyond the stated times agreed with Interset. So until we go beyond that, he has no reason to get in touch with Interset.
I realize he doesn't want to talk with Interset because they're going to support our position. But as I say, I don't want to be disrespectful, and I can only say that he must do what he must do. But I want him to understand that I respectfully protest as strongly as I can, particularly since he doesn't have anything in writing to break a written agreement.
现在问题是什么呢？就是口头消息。假如你要干，必须要干，这个当然了，我们也没有办法。但是这个问题是在这儿呢，就是说，至少还是口头消息。我们签的是个。
While this goes on, correspondent Susan Spencer has pictures. These are the first pictures we've had of demonstrators clashing with police, not with the Army, we think, but with police. Here's Susan Spencer.
This happened at an intersection not too far from our CBS headquarters. It may indicate some reason why the Chinese have decided that they don't want us to continue broadcasting from here. There were students who were blocking an overpass, as we understand. When we got there, there had been pushing and shoving, as you can see there, for some time. And then, as you see, the police take out nightsticks, and they aren't showing much mercy as they try to get the students away from this intersection. This happened, I believe, within the last hour or so. The students clearly hadn't expected this at all. As you said earlier, you're correct, this is not the People's Liberation Army. These were the police, not generally very highly regarded by the populace, and clearly they have decided that at this point, force is not something that they are going to avoid. They pushed the students, trying to get them out of the intersection, trying to get them back on the bus. This, as we said, took place after 3 or 4 attempts by the students to get by the police lines. We are are around the city. It's unclear whether or not incidents of this sort are going on anywhere else. But as we have covered this event, as you pointed out earlier, there hasn't been this sort of confrontation. And so this in itself is disturbingly significant. As you can see there, one of the protesters seemed to grab the policeman's glasses, and this was clearly very serious. Dan?
The question continues to be here in Beijing whether the center will hold, whether the central authority will hold, that the city has not descended into chaos, it has not descended into anarchy, but it's getting rougher, as you just saw in those videotapes, and we're just told that the government has issued a new instruction, a new decree for all foreign journalists, that foreign journalists are not to disseminate any information out here from this country that would be harmful to the country, and all kinds of controls have suddenly been placed on where journalists can and cannot go. They can't go to factories. We can't go to schools. All of this is brand new. It's just happening now, and our negotiations with these gentlemen continue to see if we can continue to broadcast at all. They've already shut us down, our live coverage from Tiananmen Square. Now they're trying to shut us down from our own satellite dish in Beijing. This, as Deng Xiaoping and Li Peng, his #1 right-hand man, have made their decision to go with the hardliners. They're trying to break the back of the protest movement, and they don't want the kind of coverage that they have had. These gentlemen are in the process here of trying to shut us down. This is Dan Rather with Susan Spencer in Beijing. We'll try to stay on top of events for you. Stay tuned to this CBS station.
This has been a CBS News Special Report.
Which leads me to ask a simple question. And my eyes feel like a mohair sweater. Thom? Are you okay, Thom?
When allergies come on this strong, Benadryl comes on stronger.
What are you feeding your body now?
Pure taste sensation.
Eggo Nutri-Grain waffles. Hey, these are good for you.
Well, they're good for my taste buds, yeah.
Come on, Fred, it's Nutri-Grain. It's whole grain goodness. It's, read my lips, nutritious.
I'm eating something nutritious?
Eggo Nutri-Grain waffles from Kellogg's, original and Raisin and Bran.
And get this, no preservatives.
And there's no sugar added. Hey, let go my Eggo.
Sorry, Fred, but something this good could send that body into shock.
Hey.
Remember that creamy taste you waited for? Remember it again with Weight Watchers' grand collection. Made the old-fashioned way with real milk, cream, chocolate, and fruits. Creamy taste. The way you remember. Weight Watchers. This is living.
Beach ball bozos? Who brought this?
The Martins, and wait till you taste their popcorn.
What do they use? Squeeze, parquet?
I'm afraid so.
Don't they know a squeezable country crock tastes more buttery?
Well, obviously not.
Well, I can fix that with rich, buttery country crock taste.
Well, that's great. Now, how do we fix their taste in movies?
Shed spread country crock squeezable. In a national taste test, Country Crock beat Parquet Squeeze for buttery taste. More rich, buttery taste, but with fewer calories and no cholesterol. That's Country Crock.
When you bite into this scrumptious ice cream bar, be prepared for a surprise. There's fudge inside that's gooey. Oh. New Bacon's Fudge-Tastics ice cream bar.
Six very light, luscious, fruity flavors. I'm real aware as to what's going on with my body. I have taken pain relievers that have the ingredient ibuprofen in it, and sometimes they have irritated my stomach. I did just recently talk to my doctor, and she recommended Tylenol because it won't cause the stomach irritation that ibuprofen can.
Linda Mulhauser trusts Tylenol. Its pain reliever is in a class by itself.
I always make sure that I have it, and I just continue using it because I trust it.
Hi, I'm
I'm Mickey Mantle. I was number 7, but Michael Jackson is number 1. See highlights of the Gloved One's new video on the Pat Sajak Show tonight.
On the season finale of Wise Guy, Terra Nova steps inside the mob deeper than ever before. Now, he's forced to choose between family and justice.
Ayupo just gave you the keys to the candy store. My whole family is wrapped up in this one. It's just not my head in the noose.
But will his obsession with Amber blind him to a deadly threat? Wise Guy, at a special time, Wednesday at 9.
You don't have to be country to know great country taste. Introducing McDonald's new country-style McChicken sandwich. You don't have to play country to enjoy all-white breast meat in a crisp country coating. You don't have to fiddle, pluck, or squeeze to see how great those special country seasonings taste. New country-style McChicken, only.
Ziploc introduces the best combination since peanut butter and jelly. The only sandwich bag with a zipper and a pleat. It seals in freshness, and it's easier to pack these other combinations. Ham and cheese, salami and Swiss.
New Ziploc brand pleated sandwich bags.
I won't wear anything without Cross Your Heart, because Cross Your Heart has crisscross shaping. So I always look better, whatever I wear.
Playtex Cross Your Heart Bra.
Don't wear anything without Cross Your Heart.
From Playtex.
The fit that makes the fashion.
Falcon Crest will continue.
A rival author is trying to track Jessica.
But when? How?
They're in a race to solve a baffling murder, and the whole world will be watching on Murder, She Wrote, Sunday.
Mike Hammer is back, hotter than ever. Caught between the desire of one woman and vengeance of another. Sunday, Linda Carter, Michelle Phillips, and Stacy Keach. Murder takes all.
Here come the Suns to the star-studded forum as they try to topple the world champion Lakers. It's time to rock and roll.
This is CBS.
Hello, I'm Diane Allen.
And I'm Larry Kane. Coming up when we join you later tonight, the latest from China. Martial law has been declared in Beijing, and the communist government has imposed a news blackout. The army and police have been sent in to restore order in the aftermath of protests by hundreds of thousands of people demanding democracy. The situation continues to change tonight. We'll have the latest when we join you.
And locally tonight, Chinese students attending universities here in Philadelphia hold some demonstrations of their own in support of the protesters in their homeland. We'll have the full story when we join you this evening.
Also tonight, Big Al with a busy night in sports and Herb's 5-star forecast. Join us for the Channel 10 News Update.
People are always asking me, where's the Yosemite St. Cloud Resort area? Why, we're the best place to stay in Central Florida if you're visiting the Walt Disney World Resort, SeaWorld, Boardwalk and Baseball, or Kennedy Space Center. You'll see Western shows, jousting nights, Florida Gators, live rock and roll music, and water parks. Yosemite St. Cloud is in the middle of everything, so call now for a free brochure. I'm waiting.
Everybody's talking about oat bran, but nobody said a word about taste. Until now. Introducing Dunkin' Donuts Oat Bran Muffins. Taste worth talking about.
Mom? I've got to ask you something real personal. Do you douche?
I sure do. But only with Massengill vinegar and water.
Why Massengill vinegar and water?
That's what my doctor recommends.
For a naturally fresh feeling, only Massengill has 2 vinegar and water douches. Pure, extra mild, and extra cleansing when you need it.
You'll see how clean and fresh Massengill makes you feel.
Massengill, trusted by more women than any other brand.
In the fight against tartar, don't brush hard, brush smart, because you don't need strength to fight tartar. You just need smarts to buy Colgate.
Colgate Tartar Control, the wise choice.
Madge!
I know what's coming next.
I soaked in it. Madge! I soaked in it. Madge! I soaked in it.
Well, it finally soaked in. Original or lemon lime palm olive softens hands while you do dishes.
Frisky cats feel so good about the extra nutrition and new healthier formula Friskies, they want to say, thank you.
Dankeschön.
darling, Dankeschön. Cats are saying thanks for the extra vitamins, minerals, energy-producing nutrients, and great taste of new improved Friskies. Dankeschön. Yeah, darling, Dankeschön. Bring out the Frisky in your cat with new healthier formula Friskies.
Monday,
We are going to have so much fun!
we've got surprises. Celebrities.
I'm a much bigger star than Connie Chuck.
And sex.
Hot tushy.
Somehow I'm skeptical. This is one of your better Mondays.
So take a comedy break and crack up.
We'll do it. We're going to have cake later. Ew.
It's a wild night of comedy. Monday night, right here on CBS.
Neato, huh? Not today.
Miss, check, please.
My first day on the job.
Just as there are headaches and headaches, there's aspirin and there's Anacin. Clinical tests show Anacin relieves headache pain better. The Anacin aspirin formula provides a more effective level of pain relief than regular aspirin. Better relief.
Feeling better?
Not just better, better.
Anacin, not just better, better.
This is Tropicana Pure Premium Orange Juice. No other major brand comes closer to this than this. Now this is Tropicana Pure Premium Home Style for those who like juicy bits of orange in their juice. So if you like the taste plus the feel of fresh squeezed, no one comes closer to this than this. Tropicana Pure Premium. Either way, you just can't pick a better juice.
I've never been that much of a cereal eater, or even breakfast for that matter. But then I read 2 or 3 different articles about oat bran, and I thought to myself, why would you not eat this stuff?
Medical reports have shown oat bran can be important to your good health. Kellogg's Common Sense Oat Bran has more oat bran than any leading ready-to-eat cereal.
You know, I get up 15 minutes early just so I can do this.
New Common Sense Oat Bran. A sensible thing to do.
The allure of expensive perfumes is irresistible. Now discover the allure of new Ara Designer fragrance antiperspirants, similar in scent to some of the world's finest perfumes. Makes getting a little closer a little nicer.
I have 2 favorites, so I can't bear choosing between new chocolate dip or sandwich bars. Rich vanilla surrounded by wafers or drowned in chocolate. Weight Watchers, dip or sandwiches. This is living.
If you had as many people angry with you as he does, you wouldn't want to see 60 Minutes on your doorstep either. Why are they so angry with him? Watch 60 Minutes, Sunday.
Monday, the word is out.
Ed, my father's dying.
But the truth is stranger than fiction.
I'm not sick. I'm in love.
It's a love-in on Live-In. Then, Hate New York. BL takes on the Big Apple.
Just remember, no matter where you go in this world, people are just like you and me.
Heartland.
Except in New York.
Monday, right after Live-In.
I'm Diane Allen. Coming up next, a tumultuous day in China. Martial law has been declared in Beijing as the government moves to crack down on demonstrations for democracy. We'll have the latest.
Is Richard gone for good? Can Maggie start a new life? Will Lance fall for Melissa's double? Find out when Falcon Crest returns this fall.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear that.
A glamorous night of entertainment and suspense awaits you. Join John Forsythe and Emma Samms for the 1989 Miss Universe Pageant. Live Tuesday at 9 on CBS.
This is CBS.